Previously on Watashi Suzume.
Oh, Tusa black hand kraden. What? Is this an actual language or is this like ghost speak? I think we need an amulet of ghost speak if this is ghost speak.
And now, back to the story. Hello, everybody. My name is Lilith Saga. I am a writer, Succubus, and PNGtuber. And today we are continuing our playthrough of Watashi Suzume. Last we left off, we encountered the killer once more in the shipyard, that little warehouse there that's hiding the body. We found out it's the body of Ayumi Suzume. She's actually dead. Oh god. Boy, that was really traumatic. But at least now we know. So now we're gonna devise a plan to try and get it back. And in the meantime, go on a date with Keiko because we love her and she needs support. Because there's also a school festival going on with the prom. So that's gonna be fun. Also, a little side note, I apologize in advance because I have a bit of a lisp in my voice. I had some unexpected oral surgery, so my voice might be a little off if you can't already tell. But with encouragement from people on Tumblr and Twitter, I decided to go ahead and still continue forward because it's probably not that bad and I really want to continue the story here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Arasashi. Whew. Akira. Okay, it's not Arata. Why do I keep thinking Arata? Whew. Am I glad I caught up with you? Kira's body relaxes as if seeing me lifted an incredible amount of weight from his shoulders. Oh yeah, with the announcement, I'm sure he's like, we need all the people we can get. I wanted to let you know we're having practice tomorrow. Alright, I'll be there. Wait, didn't you say practice wasn't going to start until Thursday? Yeah, I did kind of say that. A drop of cold sweat slowly slides from his face. Oh damn, he's visibly sweating. We decided to move practice up to better prepare for this whole dance thing. Nobody expected this, so I have to get everyone whipped into shape in a hurry. I'm actually more than a little worried about the whole thing. Aww, look at the little concern in his face. Aww. Aren't you? I'm sure it won't be as bad as you think. It's probably just your nerves that have you all jumpy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe you're right. I just wish I had a little more time to prepare. Yeah. So, did they really notify the music department at all? Or were they just like, ha, we're going to have this thing. Music department, you're going to perform. We're just going to tell you right now in front of everybody as we're announcing it with everybody else. I don't know. Still, even whether he was told ahead of time or not, I'm sure it's still going to be worrying nonetheless. I don't have a clue when it comes to Western dances. Me either, but keep an open mind about it. Could shape up to be fun. You know, good shake it up. Shake it off. Shake it. I don't know. I don't know. It's a prom. Don't overthink it, guys, okay? You'll be fine. We can hope, at least. So far, I've gotten some pretty mixed reviews. Some of our classmates are all for the idea. The others, they're not really confident it'll work out. What do you think personally? Me?
Allow me to tell you my thoughts.
I guess I'm not completely against it. Still, I can't shake this feeling I've got. Anyway, I should go on ahead. I still have to rush through and tell everyone else about practice. See you later, Arasashi. See you around, Akira. I thought it sounds like he needs to chill. Big time. Like he needs to be put in a freezer. That's a bit much, isn't it? I mean, you find a lot of dead bodies sometimes in dramas, so... but we don't want to be thinking about that right now. He's super freaked out about this dance, but I don't think it's the dance causing it. Yeah, it's obviously the music. What do you mean?
I think it's fear of the unknown.
You think because Akira doesn't know what to expect is making him nervous?
Uh-huh, exactly. It's not the dance itself, but human nature. People are naturally afraid of things that are new, different, or alien to them. It's always been that way, and it always will be that way.
You sound like a philosopher, Ayumi.
Me?
Maybe. Maybe I've always been in a way. She is a pretty big thinker, we'll say. Oh, is this? Oh, are we asking Keiko to the prom already? Oh, I didn't expect it to be moving so quickly. Oh.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I'll gladly go to the dance with you.
Oh, look at her. She's so happy. I'm happy to hear it.
I'm happy you thought of me.
Keiko blushes as her eyes wander down toward her feet. Oh, look at her. She's so adorable. Oh.
It was my idea to hold the dance after all.
Oh. So have you been studying up on Western culture and proms? Oh, so you're the one responsible?
Uh-huh. I thought it'd serve as a nice icebreaker for the band. I'm glad my idea was put forward so soon. It's sure to be an easy trial run for all of you. Hopefully, you all can get a lot of practice before Friday.
Friday? That doesn't exactly leave us with a lot of time to practice. Calm down, you'll be fine.
Sorry about the short notice. It was the only day we had free to do it.
I don't know. Me, personally, I prefer when, like, there's more of a plan and things aren't rushed, because it gives me time to think out what the next objectives are, what we need to do. I've been in situations where, like, I've had to, like, be a part of events that were rushed and, like, doing things last minute. It's not fun, especially when everyone's busy trying to, like, figure out what goes where. And you kind of have to, like, ask someone, like, 3 times before they give you a proper answer. Shota doesn't have to worry about any of that because he's just playing music. Which will be hard to learn songs within a small amount of time. But he doesn't have to worry about decorating, where to put signs, which table needs this, where does this go. That's more Keiko's worries, I suppose. So at least a nice little dance if they get to it will probably be a good stress relief. So yeah, it'll be fun still. But oh boy, that is pretty quick.
A lot of the band are probably worried, huh? I'm sure you all will do great. I believe in you. You're the best of the best, right?
Keiko flashes a bashful smile.
Oh, I almost forgot. What's your phone number? If something else comes up, I'll text you.
I have yours, I'll text you. I retrieve my phone and scroll over to my contacts. Once I get to Keiko's name, I open up a text message and start typing. Nothing crazy, a few random letters for messaging's sake. Oh, you not even be like, hi, this is Shota. I feel like that's the normal kind of message, but I mean, it's random enough where she'll know, I guess, so it doesn't really matter. Once finished, I press the send button and away it goes. There, that should be enough.
Great! I'll be sure to let you know if anything comes to mind. Bye for now.
I turn around and place my back against my locker. Jeez, talking about cutting it close. What are you complaining for? You'll do fine, Shota. I believe in you. I guess that helps a little. Still worried though. That sure isn't a lot of time to practice. Keep your head up. You shouldn't be losing focus. You're right about that. Only thing I can do is try. Good, that's all I ask from you. I'm kind of pumped for this thing. If Keiko was the one to put it through, I'm sure it'll be done perfectly. Amy suddenly starts to giggle. Say, I wonder if you'll have to wear one of those funny looking suits. Oh god. I mean, probably. I mean, most people I knew rented a tuxedo and everything. Got a nice little, like, vest thingy. You know, like the thing that goes, like, under the suit jacket, but above, like, the tie and shirt. I've always wanted to wear one of those, but I never really had an opportunity. I mean, I had my dress at my prom, but I know some girls dressed in tuxedos, and I thought they looked pretty cool. So I don't know. Maybe I should have dressed in a tux. If anyone wants to see me in a tux, like, feel free to draw me if you want, or don't. It's up to you, but I just think it'd be pretty funny. One day. Oh, I sure hope not. I say as I grab my bag and fling it over my shoulder as I begin the long walk home. Probably won't, but can you imagine? I can. I also don't want to. You're such a killjoy sometimes. But I suppose that is part of your charm. Aw. Wait, I have charm now? Maybe just a little. Aww. We have charm. I mean, honestly, like I said, their personalities bounce off of each other really well. So, her confidence and his kind of like sarcastic nature in a way is kind of funny when they interact. So, yeah. Once the school day was over, I made my way back home. I eat, take a shower, then prepare myself for bed. Things are mostly how they've always been. Of course, back home, I didn't have a ghost girl following me around. But you do now. Talk about coming out of nowhere. Not to mention, we have that other thing. Looks like the days leading up to this dance are going to be super hectic. Practice makes perfect. Watch, this week will fly by. This dancing will be over before you know it. I've survived this long. One more week won't kill me. We hope not, anyway. Huh? I wonder who that could be. Keiko? Reach over and snatch my phone from the nightstand. The name says Keiko. Wonder what she wants. Better answer it and find out. Hello? Hello? Keiko's nervous voice carries from the other end of the speaker. It was a bit shakier than usual, most likely because she was slightly afraid of speaking over the phone. I was letting you know that you don't have to do anything special for Friday. It's not an actual prom, so you can show up in your regular school uniform. Aww, we don't get to see Arasashi in like a little tux and aww. Dang, I was hoping we would, but oh well. There's no need to wear any fancy clothes. That's a relief. Well, I mean, it'd be hard to find someone such short notice anyways, so. I also had a word with some of the school staff. They said they'll be giving the band regular breaks from time to time. I'm sorry if I bothered you. No! Don't apologize for that. I had a sudden urge to call and clear some things up. Alright, thanks for the call. It actually did relieve me a little. I'm happy to hear you say so. Good luck. I'm rooting for all of you. Farewell. Well, I don't have to worry about getting a suit anymore. I yawn and make a leap for my bed. Whew, talk about a relief. I told you to stop worrying. It isn't that big of a deal. Maybe you're right. Of course I'm right. I noticed that you have a tendency to overthink things. Oh shoot, he's just like me, for real, for real. Not to mention that humdrum attitude of yours. Maybe this dance would be a perfect chance for you to grow some confidence. I'll certainly give it some thought. Well, if not confidence in his overall abilities, maybe confidence in his music. I mean, there's plenty of opportunities to gain confidence, I think. For now, though, I want to catch up on some well-needed sleep. Sleep tight, Shota. Good morning, Shota. You'll be pleased to know that no bed bugs bothered you last night. Aw, what a good little sparrow. My hero. I roll my eyes in a semi-playful manner. I love it when they interact like this. It is so cute. Someone around here has to watch over you. The sun's out. Time for you to get a move on. I'm going. Ugh, not to mention my first practice is today. It is, isn't it? I'm sure you'll do great. You're a prodigy, after all. I'm glad you find that so funny. Seems like Akira holds you in high regard. he thinks you can do it, then you definitely have the potential. Now hurry up and get dressed. Practice comes later. In the meantime, you should focus on your classes. Tell me something I don't know. Maybe later. For now, it's time to go. Oh? Do you have something to tell us, Ayumi? Eh? Okay, everyone. 1, 2, 3. That sounded a little flat. Try playing this instead. Great. That sounds much better. Again, from the top. Hey, thanks again for staying to help clean up. No problem. It was the least I could do. You're a total lifesaver, man. I owe you one. It's really not that big of a deal. You'd think so, right? I can't believe no one else bothered to stay and help. Aw, losers. Well, that's it from me. I'm heading out. Oh, before I go, we're doing a short practice tomorrow too. Just a little something extra to help better prepare for this dance. Yeah, I understand. This whole thing has really thrown my schedule for a loop. Aw, poor guy. We weren't even supposed to start practicing until Thursday. They even had to rush a few people through because of time constraints. Sorry, was I rambling? Forget it. Take it easy, man. See you tomorrow. Kara needs to learn to relax a little. You can learn a lot from that lesson too, Shota. If he's not careful, you could become a stick in the mud. Kinda like you were when we first met. Oh, burn. No need to call me out like that, okay, Amy? What? It's not like it wasn't true, but I don't think he's as much of a stick in the mud anymore. I mean, again, like I feel like Ayumi's had a good influence on him, breaking him out of his shell a tiny bit, but still are a little, but you're getting better. You're all heart. Oh, soul, actually. Anyway, let's not talk about that right now. I want to talk about that practice. You were amazing, Shota. Gotta say, it was pretty impressive. Tried my best to keep up with everyone else. I walked towards the stands and placed the guitar I used back upon it. I think the whole band did really well. Stop it, will you? Ayumi's interruption caught me off guard. Huh?
Just you Egypt.
Just take the compliment, you Egypt. Right, thanks. See, doesn't that feel better? That modesty of yours is nice, but it's a little too modest. You didn't look like you had as much fun as all the others. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of been his model as of late. Everyone else was swaying to the music, but you seemed focused on that stupid page. I have no doubt you could play the whole thing without even giving it a glance. So, focus more on enjoying yourself. Don't worry, the band can take care of themselves. They're famous for a reason. Don't worry so much about carrying them. Worry about yourself, and have some damn fun for once. Seems like you've been right a lot lately. I look up and peer through one of the open school windows. I'll do my best to take that to heart. Awesome, and I can't wait to see you up there having fun. I'll be rooting for you. Hey, why don't we go and see what Keiko is up to? We should see if she wants to hang out. It's not like we have anything planned ourselves. You have her number, right? We might as well use it. Sure, some relaxation after practice sounds great. Believe me, I know exactly what you mean. This should be a great way to unwind. She's been giving us a lot of speeches lately. We're gonna miss those whenever she passes on. I don't even want to think about that though. Naturally, the place Keiko wanted to visit most of all was the park. Ayumi told me all about how she loves this place on the way over. Seeing her eyes light up as we entered through the park's arch was very endearing. As we walked along, those same eyes wandered around full of imagination. I can only imagine what she sees in the place.
The air here smells really nice. I'm sorry, what a weird thing to say.
Not at all. Probably because of all the flowers.
Yes, that must be it.
Keiko takes a few steps off the path and picks a yellow flower. She takes a big sniff of it, then smiles as she holds it to her chest. As we continue to walk down the path, she holds onto the flower tightly.
Thank you for inviting me out. Now that you've had a day to think about it, what do you think about the dance?
What do I think about it? For the most part, I'm still unsure about it. But I'm keeping an open mind. Maybe it'll turn out to be kinda fun.
I admire your point of view. I do wish more people thought the same way.
To be honest, I've only really been focusing on practicing. Kira is running himself ragged getting us ready for this thing.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'll do my best to make it up to him one day.
I don't think he personally blames you for anything. Just been hectic is all.
It's my fault though. No! Having it scheduled so close to when it was announced.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Kira seemed like a pretty understanding guy. Keiko issues a small giggle in response.
I suppose that might be why Yumi liked him so much.
Ooh, we getting the hot tea on Yumi's crush. Ooh. Wait, hold the phones. Is she just... That sounds like an interesting piece of gossip you have there.
Does it? It's nothing really.
Or is it?
You've spent some time with Yumi before, haven't you? I'm sure you've noticed that her personality is a bit much to handle. However, when she's around Akira, she's totally reverses. She becomes a lot more shy. Aww. Kind of how, like, I am all the time. Aww. She didn't think I noticed, but I did.
Seriously? Well, the cat is out of the bag.
You haven't heard anything about Yumi, have you? I know deep down that she would have told me first before flying out to see her parents. I just can't figure out why someone would say that she left. Well, maybe she did. I've asked around at the ice cream stand, but my aunt hasn't seen her. I'm on the lookout every day in town, but still nothing. Maybe she did actually leave. Who knows? Maybe she decided to cut ties with me.
No! That's not it at all. You know she would never do that.
Maybe just suddenly disappearing. Maybe it was easier on her.
Oh, yeah, Yumi knows she can't say anything about it.
Keiko.
Damn it!
Damn it, didn't I already tell you before that I'd never get bored of you? I meant that. I'd never leave you by yourself. I have to be getting back home. There's still a few things I have to go over before the dance. Goodbye for now, Shota.
Sure, see you tomorrow.
Busy as always, there she goes. You know, still kinda early. Anywhere else you might want to go, Shota? Temple isn't far from here if you want to go and visit. Or we could head straight back to your brother's place. I'm okay with either, it's up to you.
I mean, most of our business is pretty, like... Our business at the temple is pretty much resolved, because we found out everything that we needed to, but... I don't know. It's not like there's anything at home that we really need to figure out more. I mean, I'm pretty sure Urata is still the same as always. His chipper self being all like, hey bro. But I guess at the temple, there was that one, like, girl, the blonde girl that, Miss Hamari has some kind of connection with, I think. So I am curious about that. So I think, yeah, let's go visit the temple, since we have the opportunity anyways. Feel like paying your respects? Cool, because I'd like to visit there again, too. To the temple we go, then. Okay. So, Shota, are you big on religion by any chance? Well, me personally, I'm not. I like to consider myself as, like, agnostic, because I want to believe there is some kind of, like, spiritual force for why everything is created. But I don't really believe, like, I don't know if it should be like a certain godly power or multiple godly powers, or even if it's just some kind of like unnatural force. I don't know. I mean, obviously being a succubus from hell, there's like the belief in like, if you're good, you go to God in heaven. If you're bad, you go to Satan in hell and all that. But I don't know. I mean, hell's just the place is just like any other else. So I mean, it has a little bit different kind of people, but you can say that about anywhere. I don't know. It's hard to have a religion when you're in hell, basically. But I can understand why other people believe in it. So I don't know. It's, for me, being like big on religion, I'd say no, I'm not. Let's see Bashota. And not to say friends who want to stay friends shouldn't discuss it, but I am a little curious. Well, I mean, if they're the same religion, there's all sorts of like youth groups and like church groups and whatnot where people make friends there. I mean, I don't know. A little, I guess. All religions have fantastic stories tied to them. Yes, that I definitely agree with. I mean, man, whoever wrote the Bible, like, there's a lot of really good stories in there. Not sure how many of them are true or not. I mean, I don't know. We don't even have an author to whoever wrote the Bible. Was it Jesus himself? Or like some kind of like autobiography thing? Or maybe someone who just like watched over things and was like, hey, what has just happened? I don't know. I'm sure I'm probably pissing off a bunch of people by talking about it like that, though. So I'm just gonna shut up now. Just remember, I'm a succubus from hell. So find them all to be a little interesting. An ominous point of view, then. Something like that, I guess. I haven't given it much thought. I think all people, no matter what they believe, deserve respect. Agreed. They should enjoy the choices they make. In the end, it's those choices that define us. Wow, listen to you. I thought I was a philosophical one. It would seem like you picked up a bit of wisdom for your age. You sound like an old man. What about you? Me? Shinto, I guess. Interesting. I'll be honest, I don't really know much about Shinto religion. Like, when what I did know, it's been forever, so I could use a refresher. You guess? Yeah, I respect the shrines, give offerings, and even pray to them sometimes. That said, I don't consider myself an actual follower. What do you mean? It's our history, you know? Japan is proud of its heritage. I want to keep that pride alive for future generations. Shinto originated in Japan. It's ingrained into our very culture. It deserves our respect in a lot of ways. Trying to think, is there any, like, religion that, like, basically came from, like, America? I mean, with America being, like, such a, like, new country compared to many of the other natural wonders. If any of you can think of any, like, let me know. But no, I can't really think of any actual religions other than, like, political agendas and eating hamburgers. Which, I mean, they're not really religions, so still. Oh well. At least that's how I personally feel. I think I kind of understand you. I expected you to. Ayumi suddenly turns to the shrine and her voice lowers to a softer tone. My mom's pretty devoted to her religion. She used to read to me all the time when I was a little kid. Mostly from this big book she always kept with her. She told me how important it was to love everyone, no matter who they were. And that it was up to us to make our own choices in life. We even went to a few services together when I stayed with her overseas. Despite how people treated me, I always tried to take her advice to heart. She's a really great person, my mom. I think it was because of how comfortable she was with her choices. So I made it a mission to be comfortable with mine. A soft breeze begins to kick up as Ayumi turns back towards me.
Let's keep doing our best, okay? Let's make the world a little bit better of a place for everyone. What do you say?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds like a pretty good one to me, too.
Okay, that was just a nice little event. An interesting review on religion.
Home again, huh?
Well, home for you. Well, home for you, maybe. I hope Keiko enjoyed herself.
She sure ran off in a hurry. I enjoyed our little chat at the temple. Kind of makes me feel better about what's in front of me. I'm still scared about it all, though.
Hey, what's up, little bro? Nothing much. What about you? I'm exhausted. A bunch of stuff keeps flooding into the port. Aww. Don't get me started about how hard I've been working lately. Yeah, we haven't hardly seen you at all. Like, I don't know, it's kind of refreshing to see you again after all this time since you've been busy working. You want any food? Stopped by the market and got us some grub. Sounds great. I'm starving. Cool. I'll whip us up something then.
Hey, check this out.
Oh, I heard your school's putting on some kind of dance. You heard about that already? It's a small town, Shota. Come on. Small town, word gets around. So, have you asked that girlfriend of yours yet? Oh, look at that smug little... Well, of course he... I mean, obviously it's so totally in character of him, but I'm just like, you smug little shit. What? Haha. He's messing with you, Shota. You look adorable when you blush like that. Since you're beet red, I assume you have... Real ladies man, huh? It's nothing serious. We're just going as friends.
Come on, man.
Sure, now I'm the king of England. All the same though, I hope you have fun. Try to keep your hands above the thighs, got it? Oh god. I'll try. You better! I feel like I'm being double teamed here and I don't appreciate it. I do. It's funny, but also like, man. Okay, give Shota a break. You're gonna be playing in the band too, right? You better work hard. That's the reason you're here in the first place. I haven't forgotten. Relax, I'm only yanking your chain.
Yeah, he's only yanking your chain.
Hey, you me. Ugh, cut me some slack, will you? This is the worst. No, it's the best.
Another day over and done with, eh?
Can't believe you've been here for about a month. Really doesn't seem all that long.
Yeah, no kidding. Damn, but that means I've been like this for the same amount of time? I'm starting to forget what it felt like being alive.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Man, talk about depressing.
Okay, a bad thing. I mean, yeah. It probably is pretty depressing not being able to live and feel and interact, but... I don't know, you got some pretty cool powers in your capabilities, though.
Hey, the Firelight Festival isn't too much further away. If I'm still around by then, we should do something fun for it. You, me, Keiko, and Urata, too. It's loads of fun.
Sure, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it does. Have a nice night, Shota. See you in the morning. Meanwhile, I will be on bedbug control.
Yeah, you too. Good job, everyone. We might be able to pull this thing off after all. Shota, got a minute? Kira grabs my shoulder to stop me leaving the room with the rest of the pack. Oh. Sure. What's up? Getting pretty personal already, You don't mind playing lead guitar, do you? I think that'll be the best place for you. I can do that, no problem. Awesome, thanks. Most of the songs we picked out are pretty basic. Anyone could play them with a few days of practice. It should be easy enough for you. You might actually pull this thing off. Hey, that gives me an idea. Kira digs into his pocket and gives me a folded piece of paper. If you want something a little harder, how about this one? I didn't bring it up because I wasn't on the set list we agreed on. Or because it wasn't on the set list we agreed on. Why don't you take a look at it? Tell me what you think. Okay, let me see. Carefully unfold the paper, give it to me, and begin reading it.
Oh, let me see.
If you like it, why don't you take it home? It'll give you some extra time to practice it before the big day. Yeah, if you like that sheet music, you should take it home with you. I'm sorry, this is how it kind of came out.
Wait, this is Keiko's handwriting. Did she write this?
This dance is coming up. Got me thinking. We're all going to be going our own way when the school year ends. I've also been thinking a lot about Suzume.
Aww, he has?
I wanted to do a song that reflected both feelings. I figured a bittersweet song like this would be perfect. Keiko helped me pick it out and even chord it.
Oh,
Way to go, Keiko. I couldn't imagine trying to like chord anything. I'm not. I can read sheet music, but I can't really like figure out how things sound from it usually. Because I'm not. I did a little bit of choir, but I've never been like part of band and stuff, so I don't know. But yeah, interesting. Although Suzume is not going to be there physically. With this song, it'll be like she's there in spirit. Oh, you have no idea. I know it might sound crazy, but she never seemed like what people made her out to be. Huh? She was actually pretty timid from what I saw. That's because you saw the shy Ayumi. I kind of thought it was kind of cute. Oh! Kira begins nervously scratching the back of his head. Oh! There is some... It's not unrequited love after all? Oh! Oh well, guess you never know how the future is going to turn out. I should probably get going. Practice that song for me if you feel like it, yeah? If you do, we can perform it at the end of the show. See you around. Oh boy! That was... Ayumi, what are your thoughts on this?
damn it. I didn't need to hear that. Aww.
Ayumi, are you okay?
He thought I was cute? Damn it. Damn all of this. Aww.
Does she wish she, like, knew and was, like, alive and able to, like, maybe, like, act upon it? Or is she, like, upset because she's like, no, you can't really think I'm cute.
I was deprived of everything. This isn't fair. Everything's gone. The dreams I had. Damn all of it.
Ayumi makes an attempt to kick one of the drums, but her foot goes right through. Oh no, not even that. No.
I'm so tired of this. Why me? Why me? It's all been starting to hit me. How much I missed out on. Now it's hitting me all at once. I almost can't take it, Shota. The bastard took it all from me. We're gonna get him, right? We have to.
This has been a while. I know this probably isn't the best opportunity, but how are we doing? Ayumi, are we?
We're doing fine, Shota. You don't have to be so afraid, you know. You check up on me like I'm going to turn on a dime and start hating you.
Oh, well, I thought we were supposed to check up on you every so often.
We're right as rain from where I'm coming from.
Great, I'll try to remember that.
Yeah, we have to. We can't allow him to get away with what he did. I think we're gonna sulk for a bit. Aww. Is there any way we can cuddle a ghost or give a ghost a hug?
There's gotta be, right? Ayumi fades away, leaving a cold chill hanging in the air.
Don't mind me. I'll still be right here.
Where else am I gonna go? I've never seen so much pain in someone's eyes before. Poor Ayumi. She didn't deserve any of this. It'd be hard to find anyone that deserves this kind of fate. I can understand how much of a toll all of it has taken on her. She's strong, but even strong out their limits. Yeah, I'm gonna say for the most part she's been handling this really confidently, strongly, even though she's afraid. She keeps pushing forward, but yeah, with it all starting to hit at once, oh boy. Maybe we're close to something positive happening for once. I sure hope so. All you gotta do is hang in there a little more, partner. The days leading up to the dance felt like they went by in a flash. The dance itself was an enchanting affair. At the beginning, it was awkward for everyone involved. Fortunately, the band managed to coax everyone out of it. After a few sets, we were even allowed to mingle with those on the floor. I decided to make my way down to see if I could find Keiko during one of these breaks.
Yes, let's find her. Let's dance with her. Please.
Oh. That's a new soundtrack. New song of the soundtrack. Yeah, it sounds very wispy and sentimental. Aww. Towards the start of the night, you had people tripping all over each other. That is me. That is me. Not a lot of people knew how to dance, and even fewer knew how to dance with someone. All in all, it was a pretty silly thing to watch, but as night went on, more people figured it out. Oh man, they're quick learners. I don't know, I'm still probably too clumsy to actually do some good dancing. It was an interesting transition to be a part of.
Shota, are you alright? You look as if you're a little spaced out.
Oh, do I? Sorry, I was reflecting on the dance.
Ah, I see. I hope they were good thoughts.
You could say that.
Huh? I was actually thinking that you were worrying about your dancing skills.
Oh? Yeah, that too.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Just follow my lead, okay?
Oh, Keiko's leading? Oh? Sure, I can do that. I've never danced before, so this is all new to me.
I can tell.
Oh, there's that little smug Keiko that we see every once in a while. I'm glad we can bring that out. Keiko gently grabs my hand and holds it tightly in hers.
There we go. That's not so bad, is it? Okay, now the next one goes on my waist.
Okay. I lightly place my other hand in a position slightly above her waist. Remember, no lower than the thighs, buddy. Once both hands were in position, Keiko began softly swaying to the beat of the music.
Oh, we even get a cute little oh, this is adorable. That's very good, Shota. See, it's all pretty easy to get the hang of. You just rock back and forth for the most part. Oh. You want to make sure that you sway to the beat of the music. You don't want to get out of sync with what you're dancing to.
I tend to do that eventually, though. Because it's kind of hard. Especially when, the music is, switch beats and whatnot. Understood. I think I've got the general idea.
You certainly sound a little more confident.
Keiko elegantly extends my hand upwards, then twirls herself underneath it. Aww.
Oh, forgive me. You were supposed to initiate.
No worries. I mean, how is he supposed to know that was something, that you wanted? You seem pretty cheerful tonight, Keiko.
I do?
Keiko begins to blush a little as she continues to sway.
Maybe it's you.
Oh? What do you mean?
I feel like you've been helping me to come out of my shell lately. Since we've been spending time together, I've been able to do more things by myself. Thank you for being a good friend to me.
Aww. You're very welcome, Keiko.
I know we haven't seen each other all that long, but for some reason, you've left an impression on me. I don't know what it is yet, but you remind me so much of Yumi. You're both very kind and patient with me. I wish there was something I could do to repay you. Aww. Hey, Shota, can I ask you something?
Sure, what is it?
Do you mind if I take over? Aww. Even Ayumi wants to dance. Aww. I know I promised you that I wouldn't do it again, but I'd like to take a mulligan if that's alright.
Wait, that's probably a dumb way of putting it. What do you mean, a mulligan? I forget what that... I know that's a phrase. I forget what that means, but... Just let the girls dance together.
What I mean is, can I possess you again? I'd like to spend some time with Keiko. It would mean a lot to me. Is that okay? I promise I won't do anything stupid. I'd like to dance with her for a bit.
Yeah, we're letting these girls dance together. I mean, with how upset she was the other day, I mean, with, like, finding out Akira might actually have feelings for her, like, nah, she deserves a little dance. Go ahead.
You mean it? Thanks, Shota. You're a good tethery. Hopefully, this goes a lot smoother than last time. I'll try not to be long if I can help it. Well, here it goes. Huh? Something feels different all of a sudden. You feel more familiar somehow. You're imagining things. I am? Oh, your eyes. They've changed color again. They look exactly like Yumi's.
It's probably just the lighting.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Man, you can't tell that she's lying right now? Well, you must be really having fun enjoying yourself, though.
I keep thinking about her. There hasn't been a day that she hasn't crossed my mind. The teachers, the other students, none of them know Yumi like I do. She was a wonderful, a bit complicated person. I miss her dearly. I should be ashamed of myself. Using you as a replacement for my best friend? Maybe I'm not getting stronger. Maybe I'm getting weaker. Keiko, that isn't true at all. I've seen the way you live. There's not a lot of people who could manage it. Shota, what do you mean? You were a great friend, and Ayumi loved you very much. I'm sure she wouldn't want to see you get discouraged. You're allowed to cry. What matters is that eventually those tears stop falling. Whatever you do, don't stop pressing on. That's what Yumi always told me. Life is going to be tough on you because of how you are, but don't let that get you down. Because Ayumi, I'm sure she'll always be there for you. But I'm certain of it. She'll want to see you prove to everyone just how strong you can be. Shota.
Keiko's hand grows limp and she lets it fall from mine. Her gaze suddenly falls to the ground. Aww. It seems a million thoughts start flooding into her head. Something happened to her, didn't it? I've unknowingly blocked so much of what happened out of my mind. But you're absolutely right. Yumi cares for me, and I care about her. She would never leave me all alone. Keiko's head quickly turned up with a determined motion. Whoever made that call was a liar. Yumi's still here. I feel it in my heart. From now on, I'm gonna try to do my best to find her. Keiko's sudden outburst soon gives way as she realizes what she's done. Oh no! Maybe you're right. Maybe I am stronger than I think I am. Oh, yes, you are. You are a strong, independent woman. You got this, Keiko. And we love seeing this out of you. You know. Please keep doing this.
Thank you, Shota. Seems the two of you are a lot alike. I'm certain the three of us could have grown to be close friends.
Aww, I really wish all three of them could have interacted together in the living.
I suppose I can't change who I am, but I can make an effort to try my best in life. I'll do my best. I'll do it for her.
I carefully extend Shota's hand and wipe a strand of hair away from Keiko's face.
I'm sure that's all she ever really wanted. Aww. Huh? Oh!
Keiko gives me a soft shove to create some distance between us. Oh! Is that a little too far?
I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize. We're the one who's, like, wiping the hair out of your face.
I didn't realize how close I'd gotten. Please, forgive me.
It's alright. You're fine, Keiko.
Are you sure? Oh, it looks like it's almost time for the band to start back. You should probably start making your way back to the stage.
Oh, right. I was having so much fun with you that I forgot all about it. Are you gonna be okay to be alone for a bit?
Yeah. You don't need to worry about me anymore. Go on, do your best. Ganbatte!
You bet I will.
You're gonna be playing that song Akira gave you, right?
That was the plan. Kira wanted that song specifically to close out the show.
Go up there and knock 'em dead.
If you mess up on this particular song, I'll never forgive you. Aw. No need for the extra pressure, okay. I'll do my best.
You always do.
Okay, Shota, this is it. Will we get to hear the song? This is your chance to finally break free of that rut and chart your own course. You can do this. How hard could it be to have a little fun? While the band begins to warm up for the final song, I stroll across the stage and take up my instrument. I look out into the crowd as I slip the strap over my shoulder and begin to take my place. Then, suddenly, I see her. Ayumi had materialized in the crowd of eager faces waiting to hear our final song. Aww. With a smile and a wink, she mouthed me to have fun. So that's what I started to do. As the warm-up started, I was stiff as a board, at first. Then, I softly started to sway my body to the beat of the music around me. Aww. I'm actually kind of swaying now too. So this is a song for Ayumi? Aww. I think it fits, honestly. It's sentimental, but it's also kind of cheerful and happy. Something that I had only recently picked up from Keiko. Before long, I found myself looking at the paper in front of me less and less. Without even realizing it, I softly began to hum the tune under my breath. I'm not sure, but I may have even smiled a time or two. Oh? There, in that dimly lit gymnasium, guided by a spectral light, I rediscovered why I played. For the first time in a long time, I had fun. Felt like my old self had finally come back. And I owed it all to the girl who never stopped believing that I could do it. Aww, that's a nice little moment. Once the final song was played, those in attendance of the dance slowly made their way back home. The band stayed behind for a few hours to help clean up the stage and any garbage left behind by the crowd. Once finished, we said our goodbyes to once full gymnasium. The dance and all that it brought was finally at an end. Man, it went by so quickly. Aww. But I'm glad that we got to experience it. Looks like the dance everyone was dreading is finally over. I think it turned out alright, don't you? Yeah, it was rough at first, but I had fun. Don't have any complaints about how it turned out. I bet you don't. What's that supposed to mean? Aiden begins chuckling gleefully at my question. You had the best dance partner there. Thanks for letting me have that little moment with Keiko, by the way. Whenever this thing finishes, I can rest easy knowing you're watching over her. All I can do is try. Come on, lift your head up and show a little confidence. Amy playfully rolls her eyes. You'll be there for her, and that's all I need to know. Anyway, I'm pretty much fully recovered now. Let's head to the shipyard as soon as we can. I'm ready to go get my body back from that creep. Gonna be able to handle going back there? I was more than a little worried the last time we went there. I handled it last time, didn't I? Yeah, but it's still pretty traumatic. I mean, you shouldn't, Don't force yourself, okay?
Not well, I admit. But this time it's going to be different. We go in, get my body, then we go straight to the police. Hopefully, when we get the police on his tail, he won't last very long before getting caught. So, in a way, this could be our last operation together. Oh no! Kinda sad about that, to be honest. But there's no point in saying our goodbyes until this is all over. Give it your best, partner. So, you look like I had a good time on stage.
Oh, you saw that, huh?
I nervously started scratching the back of my neck. It was nice to see. That's what you've been searching for, right? A way to enjoy playing your music again. Looks like tonight you found it.
Yeah, it looks that way. The realization suddenly shoots over me, causing me to stop my nervous scratching. I gently let my hand fall back down to my side as Ayumi looks on in slight confusion.
Eh? What's the matter, Shota?
You know, when I first took the stage, nothing was any different. Then I took a look over the crowd, and that's when I saw you. For some reason, everyone else there didn't matter. There was probably 100 people there. All the students, the staff. But the only person I saw in that crowd was you. When you smiled and gave me the go-ahead, it was like something inside me was reborn. What I'm trying to say is, I never would have rediscovered myself if it wasn't for you being there. So, thanks, Ayumi.
Huh?
Oh, wait, whoa. Why is this glowing pink now? She getting blushy? Huh? Ayumi's face becomes visibly flustered. Oh. If she could still blush, I imagine it'd be pretty red right now. She desperately clears her throat in order to better compose herself. Well, I didn't really do anything but be there. But you're welcome all the same. You've helped me, so glad I was able to return the favor somewhat. I am happy that you appreciate me. Dance was fun and all, but now it's time for some rest. We have a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Don't oversleep, okay? Right. See you then. Good night. Chapter 7. Spiritual guidance. I wonder how close we are to the end. Like, I don't want it to end. I've been enjoying this story so far, so I'm not ready for it to all end. Okay, let's see where we are now. Alright, are you ready? There's no turning back now. It's all or nothing from this point on. Here we go. Alright. So we're going to go back to the shipyard, but that will be for the next episode. Because my jaw is feeling a little tense now after all that reading. Hope it wasn't too unbearable. Especially with all the cute moments and dancing and nice little boosts of confidence and yeah, this was some wholesome stuff that we needed before all the drama of dead bodies and killers. I think this is where we're going to leave it for now. If you enjoyed this playthrough and you're excited to see what happens next, feel free to like, subscribe, follow for more, leave a comment of what you think is going to happen next. Are we actually going to get the body, or is the killer going to like somehow notice Shota doing some random shit? I don't know, this is all kind of happening in broad daylight it seems, so I don't know. I'm a little nervous about what's going to happen next, but we'll have to see how things go. But we're going to have to see that for next time, so thank you so much for watching me play Watashi Suzume, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. So take care of yourself, and bye-bye!